the PASS framework. And what does that mean is we're going to be talking about how you break down one of the best modules that's inside of Ruby, why you do it, how you do it. And if you don't understand the PASS framework, I want to lead you through it because sometimes people don't use the modules because they just don't understand it or know about it. And so I want to take today to break this module down. There's another framework that's also in here. It's called Ada. And you should have been here when we had Nicola do that. And if you don't remember that or you didn't see that, go to YouTube and watch it because it really breaks down the Ada framework and how you use it. Well, I'm going to deal with the PASS framework today and how this really works, because what it does is it stands for problem, agitate, and solution, and as a framework. And what it does is it is used for all kinds of stuff, by the way. Any kind of persuasive message that you want to make, whether it be a post, whether it be a landing page, whether it be in just copywriting in a book, and you're trying to create characters. There's so many things that this framework is used to do, but mainly marketing and those messages. Those are the two biggest ones that you're going to see it used with. And so I want to walk you through how you do this and how the process works. And then I'm going to jump over into Ruby and I'm going to show you how easy it is to make all of this happen. And so the very first thing that we'll want to do here is in step one, is to know your target audience. Now, how many people in the chat can just light up right now? If you want to know your target audience, what is the microservice that's going to like pour that out? If you don't know, in fact, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to start a giveaway. I'm going to put in hashtag and the microservice. And if you guys can do hashtag and the microservice, that will enter you into the drawing. So make sure it's hashtag and the microservice, the name, it has to be spelled specifically perfect. So if it's a persona, it's created by something, right? And so knowing your target audience is super, super important into the starting of the framework, okay? Because you need to understand what's their pain points, what's the problems, and how can I go and really make those pain points come to life with them? And ultimately, how do I get those pain points to be so big that my solution is worthy of an engagement? Okay, so that's the first thing. And to do that, we have this amazing thing called Personify, right? Hashtag Personify. If you've got that in there, you're going to be in for the drawing here. We got 10 people that have gotten it correct. I know there's more people, so you start going and making it right. You got a chance in to get in there. So the framework looks first into your persona, okay? You're trying to find that target audience. And why we're looking at this, that's so important, is because we want to know all of it. It's not just a voice and tone. And that's one of the things that separates Ruby from any other program out there when you're dealing with a persona, is that it doesn't stop with just a voice and tone. It's not just how I'm talking to them, it's what I'm saying to them. And it's how I'm saying those words to them that makes them want to do something. It's the motivations, it's the belief and value systems. It's all the things that we're pulling out when you build a persona inside of Personify. Now, once you've got all of that in place and you know your target audience and you really understand them, and by the way, there's another thing I would recommend that you do, like when we're in the ad agency world and we're trying to come up with the right wording and the right, voice and tone and where we're going to go with this, is we actually do an empathy chart. And it's about what they say. It's about what they think. It's about what they're going to do and how they're going to do it. And you can do this. I didn't have time to throw an empathy chart in here, but I'll tell you what we'll do. I have a whole thing about the scripting of all this stuff about PASS. I want to get that to you. And so Corey, remind me to make sure that we put an empathy chart together so we can put it out there for you guys to use to help you kind of as a tool. Because it really makes a big difference if you understand what is your target audience, what are they saying out loud? What are the words that they use? What is it that they're thinking? what is it that they're actually doing? What's their actions that they're taking? What are their behaviors? When you understand all of that, then it's really easy to start to identify their pain points. And then you can actually hear and see and feel where they're going, because we want to identify their problems. And then we want to go and we want to agitate those pain points. We want to just kind of like put a little knife in there and twist it a little bit to make it really, really bad, right? So I'm going to find your pain points, and I'm going to really agitate you to really get emotionally involved. And then the step 4 is to present the solution so that goes away. So that's the marketing thought process for the framework that we have. And now if we can just run over here to RUBI, hopefully everybody can see RUBI up here right now. I want to show you how easy it is to do all of that. Okay, and it's good to go through all the processes and understand all that. Actually, I'm going to do it up here so I can go quicker. My past framework's already up. So what I'm going to do in the past framework is I don't have to learn all of that stuff I just told you. It's very good to know, because I'm going to choose my persona, right? So my persona is going to be the first thing I'm going to be talking to. Let's just choose Alexa. Okay, so I'm going to choose Alexa. I'm going to choose friendly and enthusiastic, and then of course my tone would be empathy. Okay, I'm going to choose it to be done in English. So that's the first thing I'm going to do when I'm setting up this process here for the past framework. Now the second thing is I want to find a description of what I'm going to do and the name. So I'm going to continue to use what we've been using, which is our Simtrax. It's a software program that is for service-based companies or trucking companies that have lots of trucks on the road. They got meetings and schedules everywhere to be tracking. They've got appointments that have to be kept up with and jobs that have to be billed. All of that's done inside of the Simtrax, and so it keeps the company running more efficiently. Now, the other thing that it does is it really does help in just managing the workforce, right? So in my description, I'm just going to tell them what it is. I'm not going to go down and break it down in a whole lot. I'm just going to say Simtrax all-in-one software seamlessly integrates all parts of your commercial service and construction business. Scale effortlessly and operate more efficiently while delivering a modern user experience to your customers and workforce. Now, I have in here your commercial service and construction business because I want to pick up that construction side of people who have like subs, right? So that's why I'm picking it up. Now, everybody should know, and we should just reiterate, that any time that you're using AI, the more that you can put into the content. Like, okay, so just talking to you right now, the better your info that you're putting into it, the better the input that you're going to get out of it. So spend a little time, really put in what it is that you're dealing with. And if you know those pain points, if you know how to really turn a knife and agitate them, then those are the things that you can put into the job description here that's going to make it a lot better in coming up with a solution. Now, I'm just going to go down over here now and just go ahead and hit the generate button. And you can see I'm not having to go through all the processes that we used to have to go through to get it. It's going to come up with our problem. It's going to come up with the agitation of that. It's going to come up with a solution. And all of this is now done for me. I can go and I'll copy this over here and I'll paste it so you can see it. Oop, hit the wrong one. All right, so let me highlight this all and make it large so you can read this. All right. Corey, is that better or should we make it even bigger?
Try huge.
Let's do huge. There we go.
There.
All right, so here we go. We have the problem, which is managing a commercial service and construction business. We have the agitation. Are you struggling to streamline your commercial service and construction business? Are you finding it difficult to scale your operations while maintaining efficiency? Are you looking for a software solution that can seamlessly integrate all parts of your business and provide a modern user experience? So here's the agitate. Now, if you're building a landing page, I mean, guys, this is where you come up with all the things that go, oh, I'm making you ask yourself a question. Oh, this is what I'm going to do to put to my call to action. Okay. And then I'm going to come down with a solution that we can use by saying, hey, I can make all of that go away. By seamlessly integrating all parts of your business with Simtrax, Simtrax eliminates the need for multiple software systems and ensures smooth communication and coordination across departments. I'm starting to say to them exactly what it is that they want to hear to make this come to pass. Okay, this is try Simtrax today and experience the transformation that can bring to your business. This is how the past framework's used. You can use it in so many things though. It doesn't just have to be one single thing. It's like you can come in and you can use it for doing your social media posts. You can use it for doing your like landing pages. I just use it a lot for landing pages. I think it's better than the Ada framework for the landing pages, just because the whole thing is about landing pages getting emotion pushed into it really quick. And so that is really one of the main things I do with landing pages. And if you're trying to go out and build any kind of funnel system, you know that the landing page is really the thing that you want. If you're doing lead capture pages, you know that those lead capture pages have to have something that's going to say, oh yeah, you understand my problem. Oh yeah, it's a big problem. And wow, you can solve that for me so I don't have it anymore. When you have those things inside of any of your things that you're using for marketing or creating a persuasive message, you're going to have an incredible result coming back from that. And RUBI just makes it so easy for you to perform this. Instead of having writers go through and do all this stuff, you literally can go in and do this. Now, again, as I said before, the empathy chart is great to just kind of understand what it is that they're saying. And then you just add that to the description inside of RUBI when you're doing this, and it will make an incredible module for you. Play with it, use it, because this truly is one of the oldest frameworks ever. And the reason why it's still out there is because it absolutely works and it's easy. So anyway, that's going to be how we run up Flexology today. I just absolutely love how RUBI makes things so much easier for everybody. And I hope that you guys believe that as well.